Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Smart Tally Prime YouTube channel. Please, you notice the little difference. So it was Smart Tally Prime class. So because of the length, so I removed that class. So I fixed Smart Tally Prime. It is the channel number. Hereafter it is the channel number, channel name. So you please just note this one. So my name is Baburao from Hyderabad, and today we are going to learn a new topic, that is purchase voucher. So what is purchase voucher and what are the transactions and how to be recorded? What are the transactions to record and how to record in this purchase voucher? That we will learn. So previously we learned everything about creating the company, creating ledgers, creating stock groups, creating stock items. When creating stock item, before that we create stock item. For the stock item, we'll get simple. Item unit also, stock item unit. We will create units also. We learned all this, and before and after that, we learned the vouchers also: receipt voucher, payment voucher, and contra voucher, and all these vouchers. How to record the transactions in this receipt voucher, payment voucher, and contra voucher also. And then now the most important activities of any company are goods purchasing or selling. Purchase and sale of goods, that is the, in any business it will take place, otherwise there is no business. So purchasing, not only purchasing goods, sometimes in some cases some companies they provide service also. So the service also will take up later. Purchase and sale of goods as well as services will take up later. Now we are just learning about goods only. So this is the thing. And now we will learn one by one. That is, in this purchases, not only purchases, after this purchases, sales, purchase returns called debit note, sales returns called credit note. So these entries, these vouchers, debit purchase voucher, sales voucher, debit note voucher, credit note voucher, all these vouchers we learn one by one. So we learn one by one. And then in the receipts voucher, payment already we learned receipts voucher, payment voucher, and contra voucher. In these two cases, we used only double entry mode, that is by using debit and credit. We used double entry mode by using debit and credit. Single entry we will learn later. By using debit and credit, because in all these three cases, that is in the three case vouchers, only cash and bank will involve. Cash and bank. So receipt will receive cash or bank, through bank. Payment will pay through bank or cash. Through cash or bank. Contra voucher, definitely only cash and bank only. Cash to petty cash, that means cash to cash. Cash to bank, bank to cash, and then bank to bank. So these all these cases. So bank and cash involving. That is why they are definitely separate. Now, in the case of purchase voucher, sales voucher, and debit note voucher and credit note voucher, all these vouchers are related to goods. They are also called inventory. They are related to inventory. They are related to goods. That is why in this case of these goods, these three vouchers, the four vouchers, the method of recording called modes of recording. So there are already three modes are given. Say 1 minute, I will go to the screen. We will share the screen. So this one. So we are recording this purchase transactions. Okay. For this purchase, sales, as well as purchase returns and sales returns, the method of recording transactions. That is, for recording the transactions, modes of transactions they are called. Modes of recording. Types of recording, modes in purchase, sales, and also returns also. So there are three items modes are given. There are three modes. Which is item invoice, accounting invoice, and as voucher. Three modes are given. So we will go to the prime. See here how you will know about this. So if you go to voucher, and you take purchases, for example, and here you can see how you know about this. How you know about this? Acha. How know about this? So go to the right button bar, Control H or change mode. Control H or change mode. So there are three modes are given. That is the method of recording. Item invoice, accounting invoice, and voucher as voucher. These three are given. Item invoice, accounting invoice, and as voucher. It is given. Now we will learn one by one. First of all, when you are recording this in this receipt voucher, payment voucher, and contra voucher, because they are only cash or bank only. That's why you record it directly. But when you are recording in this, the goods also involving. That is why in these three cases, first you will take up one by one. First you will take up as voucher. In this case, this voucher will show you debit and credit. That is just like cash, receipt and payment vouchers. So this item as voucher, if you use, it will take as debit and credit. So you have to record as debit and credit. In this case, suppose if you buy goods, 1,000 rupees worth of goods purchased goods for 1,000. So we don't know what are the goods purchased, what is the rate of the goods, what items, as well as what is the quantity of the goods. All this we don't know. That is why, so in this case, we cannot record the goods. That is the inventory details. We can record. That will come later, but it will be very difficult to understand also. To record as well as to understand, it is very difficult. That is why this mode is not, generally it is not used for the goods. Because in the goods, when you purchase, the supplier will give the invoice. That is, he will give the bill. So we learned when learning the source documents, we learned for the goods, bill or invoice for credit transactions, cash memo or cash bill for cash transactions. So the bill memo or cash bill or credit bill given by the supplier, it will contain the details of the goods, all these things, the date, name of the seller, name of the buyer, then all the details like details of the goods, rate, tax, etc. Everything will be there. All this cannot be recorded here directly. It will be a problem to understand also. That is why this method we will not use, and we will learn it later. Because the bill given by, the bill given by the supplier will be exactly like our item invoice. That is why we record them just like the invoice given by the supplier in the item invoice. The both will be same. That is why we use item invoice. That we will learn a little afterwards. And then next one is, see here, if you go accounting invoice. So the name itself indicates, in this case also here, name of the party is there, that is the seller, that is the supplier, and then only particulars are there. There is no details to record. There is no details we cannot record, the details of the goods. That is why this accounting invoice method, name itself indicates that we will use accounts only, party name, and then accounts only like purchase, sales, the accounts only, no goods items we cannot, inventory items or stock items we cannot record. That is why this type of vouchers are generally used by service providers. In this case, they will not have any inventory. So all those who don't have inventory, they can use this method. In this method also, with inventory also, if there is inventory goods, we can record in a different way. So that we will learn later. Okay, so as voucher, we will learn detail in later as how to record the goods as well as taxes, everything. It will be a little difficult to record as well as it is very difficult to understand also. But in the case of item invoice, it will clearly mention all the details very easily. That is why everyone use the item invoice only. And this accounting invoice also used by generally when there is no goods, that is service providers, they will use. And this can be also used, that we will learn later. Okay, now we will go to the original one, that is the one item invoice. The name itself indicates item means stock item. So in this case, it will give all the details of the supplier as well as the purchases, which account we are writing, and then name of item, quantity, rate. So what is the details of the goods? That is the stock items, quantity, what is the rate, what is the amount, everything we will enter in this. Everything we will enter. Okay. Now, in this case, we will take up one by one. In this voucher mode, this will be recorded just like the voucher given by the what you call the invoice or the bill supplied by the supplier. So that will be recorded same as in this, I mean, item invoice. Both will be same. That we, after recording that, I will show you the invoice. This invoice also we can show. We can see the invoice. Okay. And now, in the accounting invoice, I told you already there will be no this one. And in the voucher mode, that I told you, the calculation of taxes also is very difficult. The calculation of taxes is difficult, as well as direct time in regarding the goods is also difficult. So now we will calculate. We will come to this what you call item invoice. So item invoice. So if you go to Control H, select the first one, item invoice. It will ask all the details here in the invoice given by the supplier. It will mention the invoice, name of the supplier, name of the buyer or the purchaser, name of the buyer, invoice number, invoice date, invoice number, invoice date, the mode of payment, whether it is cash bill or credit bill, and then a supplier's number, everything will be there, and then all the details of the goods. The details of the goods, items, stock items, details, what is the quantity, what is the rate, what is the amount, and what is the total amount. All the details will be shown. Name of the supplier, date of the bill, invoice number, mode of payment, then cash or buyer, that is the buyer name. Buyer name means in the bill, in the place of the party name, party account, if it is credit sale, they will mention the buyer name. If it is a cash sale, cash transaction, they may write cash, or if it is through bank, they may write bank, or they may write cash. They will write cash. Supplier will write cash only. We will write, when you are recording, we will write cash or through bank. And if it is a credit transaction, we will enter the name of the party. Okay, that is the thing. We will enter. Now we will see how to record. And all these details, when you get the bill, all the details are check up, and then you have to proceed to record the transactions. So see, we will take a problem. Purchase voucher. Yeah. Purchase voucher. In this case, you see, wait 1 minute. I made some entries. I will omit these entries. I will omit the entries so that we need not. Okay. So I deleted everything. So I deleted everything. Now we will go to voucher V. Click V. We'll go to voucher, and then you go to F9 purchases, and then go to change mode. That is on the right button mode. Control H or change mode. So to go to that and select item invoice. So here, first of all, we'll take up the problem here. See here, 1st July brought into business. Our company is Sri Venkateswara Enterprises. See, first of all, we will say, when you enter when you open the tally, first we will select the company, Sri Venkateswara Electronics. So we selected voucher, then went to purchases. Okay, in this case, now first transaction is brought into business as capital 5 lakhs. Who brought? The proprietor. What the name? We are not bothered. So Sri Venkateswara Electronics is the company, and he brought the capital 5 lakhs into the business. So in this case, where you have to enter? We are learning about purchase voucher. That means all the transactions should not record in purchase voucher. So you have to select which voucher we have to record. Received 5 lakhs as capital means we have to record in purchase voucher, not in the purchase. Sorry, receipt voucher, not in the purchase voucher. So we have to go to what is that receipt voucher F6. Receipt voucher. What is the date? 1st July. 1st July. F2. If you click F2, we can write the date, or the cursor when it goes there, then we can type the date also, or F2 17. Receipt voucher F2 17. Okay. Now here supplier was not required. Now here credit. Here see. Here we received cash. From where we received, how we received, from where we received, received from the owner as capital. That is we have to collect capital account 5 lakhs, capital account 5 lakhs to cash. How you received, how you got, from where you got, from capital, and how you received cash. So being capital introduced in the business. Okay, that's okay. That already we know. And now on the same date, purchase from Sunny Enterprises. 10 numbers of Sony TV 20 inches 20,000 rupees each, and 10 numbers of Sony 30 inches TV 30 rupees each, 30,000 each. Total bill amount we are not bothered. For cash, as per cash memo. So we purchased it for cash. So in this case, now the second transaction we have to enter in the purchase voucher. So go to the purchase voucher. Already we selected item invoice, so it will open. So date is 17 only. Now we will go to here, purchases number 1. That is our serial number. The purchase today we purchased one item, one bill, number 1. Tomorrow again, number 2, number 3, number 4. Is this serial number from in our company. But when the supplier gives the bill, it will not be a serial number. Different supplier will give different numbers. That is why their number will be recorded in the next one. Supplier invoice number. Suppose I will show you. If that is not visible, see here now. You see now here supplier invoice number details are not given. Is not given. The column is not there, but it is required. It is a must. It is a must for us. What is the bill he gave to us? Because when you are paying again, we have to pay money against that bill. So in that case, if it is not visible, we have to activate that one. Activate that feature that is not in F11 features. It is not. It cannot be. It cannot be what you call. We cannot make it yes. Means it is not called activating. It is called enabling. We cannot enable F11. In F11, there is no such option. Okay, so in F12, we have to go to F12. In F12, we have to enable, not enabling, we have to activate that. So it will be available to all the companies. See here, provide suppliers invoice details. See here, provide suppliers invoice details. No is there. That is not showing. We make it yes, Control A, save. So now supplier invoice number is showing. So what is the invoice number here? What is the invoice number? Cash memo, whatever it may be. 1010. So 1010. Generally, this will be the date of this also. This will be the date of this also. Next one. What is the next one? What you have to enter? We have to enter the either name of the supplier. If it is a cash purchase, cash or bank. Otherwise, if it is a credit purchase, we have to enter the name of the supplier. Here, you see, purchase for cash as per cash memo. So it is cash purchase. So what we have to do here? We have to select cash only. From the list of ledger accounts, we have to select cash. So we selected cash, and here for the cash receipt number, and for the goods, what you call, they will dispatch the goods. So what you call DC, delivery challan, DC number, how they are dispatching, how the goods are sent, lorry number, lorry receipt number, everything, these details. So we are not bothered about this. This is called receipt details, but here it will ask party details. And yes, just escape, not escape. You Control A. Make Control A, you go to the next details. Party details, you also see party details here. Party details. So party details are given here, the same party details. In this party details also, so when I'm purchasing for cash, that is why the same thing will show here. It is showing as cash. So, but here, it is since it is cash purchase, we can keep it as it is, but we should not do that because even if it is purchased for cash, from the viewpoint of the general, GST Act, the party's name is required. But here, purchase for cash. So in the purchase account, it will show cash purchase. In the cash account, it will show purchase for cash. It will show cash only. But here, for our purpose, for the tax purpose, here we have to give the name of the supplier. You have to give the name of the supplier. From where we purchased? Sunny Enterprises. Sunny Enterprises, I created now. Sunny Enterprises. So Sunny Enterprises, you have to give Sunny Enterprises, Hyderabad. So Control A. So that is over. So here cash is given. Cash is given. But here in the party details, we give the party name because it is required at some other place. That I will tell you later. Okay. Then go to Alt Control A. So it will go. Next one is purchases. Here, purchase ledger. Purchase account is the main group. Under that, whatever you purchased, we will write an account. We will maintain an account for the purchases. For purchase, all the purchases, you can maintain a single ledger. That is called common ledger. We can maintain a common ledger or we can maintain different ledgers because whatever you purchase, you maintain one single account. It is called common ledger, just to write purchases account. Under group, main group is, that is the main primary group is purchase account. This is under purchase account, different purchases. And sometimes if there are the goods relating to different rates of tax, if there are taxable with the tax rate will be different, in such case, for each rate of tax, we can maintain a separate account like 5%, 12%, 18%, 5%, 12%, 18%. So if it is like that, we can maintain different ledgers for different rates of tax, or we can, for all the rates, we can maintain purchase account. But here there are, so we will take up purchase account, or we can take up 12%. We can take up 12%. But main group will be purchases only. See here, whatever it may be, the main group will be under purchase account. Whatever purchase you purchase, the main group will be purchases. Under this account, different purchases, different rates, different goods, like that. That is why here we have to enter purchase account, then it will come down. So cash and bank party name, then purchase account, then come to the down. That is below this in the table. That's all the details of the goods we have to give. Name of the item. So what is the name of the item? Here we purchased 10 numbers Sony TV, 20,000 each. So 10 numbers Sony TV. Sony TV 20 inches, 10 numbers at 20,000 each. 10 numbers at 20,000 each, and 30 inches for 30,000, 10 numbers. And then come to the Sony TV 30 inches, that also 10 numbers, but rate is 30,000, and that is that. And after that, again, if we click, so it is coming to the next line. That means if there is one more item, we can enter. Like that, you can enter any number of items. After completing that, say in the next line, there is no item. Again, if we enter, it will come down. So this is the total amount, it will come down. Okay. So like this, we have to enter. We have to enter. So this is closed. So this is number one. Next transaction we will take. This is over. Next transaction, date is second. How you make? So you have to take F2 to 7. F2 to 7. So it is first date now. Next second date means if it is first date 1/7, if you click F2, it will take the second date. If it is taken as just F2, it will take second. We need not change. Suppose the date is some different date, then we have to type the date. Now we are coming. Now here, what is the supplier invoice number? Here, supplier invoice number. This is cash memo over. Supplier invoice number, you see, supplier invoice number here is given. Cash memo here. Invoice number 25027. So invoice number 25027. And here, what is the name of the party? Y and go, Y and go. So Y and go. Here, Y and go is there. So Y and go, we have to create. We have taken Y and go. This Y and go. All the details when you are creating, what are the details given? All will be shown here also again. Again, Control A, and here purchase account. Now we will take up 5%. We will take up again 12% only. We will take up 12%. Okay. So for example, okay, next item we will take up. Next, what you purchased now? Next, what you purchased? You purchased Sony TV 20 inches 5 numbers at 21,000. So Sony TV 20 inches 5 numbers at 21,000. Yes, at 21,000. 21,000. Next, Sony TV 30 inches 5 numbers at 31,000. So now, so that's all. So there is no other item. Next, I will come down. Okay, so that is entered. Finish. Next one. See, our number is, see, first we how many transactions? 1, 2 purchases over. The next one we have third purchase. Here our serial number. This is the supplier number. Okay. Next one is 31st. Next one is 31. So F2 31,7. 31,7. What is the supplier's invoice number? Bill number is 325. 325. 31,7. So 325 bill number 31,7. Now here, what is the name? Ashoka Traders. Ashoka Traders. For example, if it is not traders, okay. Ashoka Traders. Okay. Ashoka Traders. So next one is Ashoka Traders. See Ashoka Traders. But here, see here, I'll tell you now. Ashoka Traders, enter. That is what you call Alt A, Alt A. Now here, and then here, what is that? Purchases. So here also purchase only. Here we will take up again 12%. Our example, 12%. Here, what you purchased? Godrej AC machine we purchased. Godrej AC machine. We purchased Godrej AC machine. So below that, this purchase Godrej machine is not 18%, it is 12%. If it is 18%, so 18% is not there. 18% is not there. In such case, what you have to do? 18%. Alt C, you have to create. We have to create here. We have to create Control C. If you create Control C, that is ledger creation secondary method. So during the entry time, we are creating the ledger. That is why here Alt C, ledger creation. Here, what is that? Purchases at 18%. Purchase at 18%. But whatever it may be, it will be under purchase account only. Purchase account only completed. So here, purchase 18% you have taken. Okay. So here, during the entry and something here, so for creating the ledger which is required now, if it is not already there, we so Alt C, if you press, you will get ledger creation secondary method. Suppose if there is any error, if there is an error in this case, for example, so here after that we came to know that this Ashoka Traders we created already. That time when we are creating, we did a mistake. We did a mistake when we are creating. Actually, we purchased goods from Ashoka Traders. It means he is a debtor or creditor. Debtor or creditor. He is a creditor. He is a creditor. But here we created him as a debtor. Created under Sunday debtor is wrong. So we have to correct that alteration. You have to make. Here we created ledger creation secondary method. Here we have to alter the ledger, isn't it? In that case, anytime during the voucher entry, if you want to create Alt C, if you enter Alt C, we can create a new account during the voucher entry. It is called ledger creation secondary method. If you want to make any alteration, also can be done during the voucher entry. In that case, we have to go to the concerned field. We have to go to the concerned name of the ledger. Here, Ashoka ledger. there is error here. We have to correct that. In that case, what it is, control enter. Control, what you have to do? In the concerned field, take the cursor there, then press control enter. Control enter means alteration. So in this case, see, ledger alteration, here brackets secondary. So ledger alteration, when you do in the beginning, it is called ledger alteration. If you do during the entry, ledger alteration secondary method. In this case, Ashoka traders, then when you are purchasing goods, is it debtor or creditor? So it comes under sundry creditors. So that you have to make sundry creditors. You have to make sundry creditors, then accept. Again accept. Again accept. Okay, over. Purchases. So now, so we know how to create that already we know. Again, we did now. And if you want to make any alteration during the entry, just go back to that column, then press control enter. Control enter if you enter. So that alteration page will open. It is called ledger alteration secondary. Then you can make alteration. We can come back. Okay. Well, now what you purchased here? You purchased 5 numbers Godrej AC machines. In this case, these stock items also, if not available, we can create. Okay. Here available? No. Godrej available. Yes, here, Godrej AC 1 ton AC machines, 5 we purchased. So in this case, Godrej AC 1 ton, 5 numbers we purchased. Each one is 30,000 each. 30,000 each purchased. So next column. So in the next, we go to the next line. So is there any other item? In the previous case, there are 2 items. Here is only 1 item. There is no item, another item. That is why just you have to and just click the enter. Then it will come out. Just enter. We are going. Just we are entering all the transactions. See, all these transactions we have created. We have created all the transactions we have entered. Recording is over. Okay. Now we will see. I told you the item invoice will be just like the invoice given by the supplier. When you sell the goods also, we will issue the invoice in the same manner. The same invoice we will issue. Okay. Now we can see. I will show you how the invoice will be. I told you the details of the buyer, seller, invoice number, date, everything, details of the goods, everything will be given. For that, if you want to see the invoice, when you entered, we have to see, to check up the invoice we entered, similar to the supplier's invoice, whether both are same or not, we have to check up. When you are selling goods, we have to print the invoice. But in this case, buying the goods, we need not print the invoice. We can check up. So in that case, you have to go to preview to check up the bill. So go to the print option on the top menu. Alt P is there. So we can click that, or just click with the mouse. The next one will come, window, print window, current, there is R capital. So R, it will come to the print page. There you will have configure, that is making any configurations for the printing, or preview to check up that, or print. If you click print, it will directly print. Preview means it will check up. We can see the form of that bill. We can check up. If there are any errors, we can correct. Configure means there are a lot of configurations. We are printing configurations that we will know later. Okay. Otherwise, and this also in a short method is there. So clicking this and again clicking R, instead of this, from here directly we can come to the print page. That is, here we are clicking Alt P. If you can click Control P, directly we will come to the print page. Control P, we will come to print page. So here, if you click preview, so the bill will open. Bill will open. It is not very visible, so we have to zoom it. Click this zoom on the right side corner. Zoom. You click that, it will be shown big. Or that one, Alt Z. We can click Alt Z. Alt Z also means Alt Z or zoom. It will be shown as zoom. Okay. Here, I am showing you. I am not showing any bill. So, for example, we'll go to the last bill, not last bill, 31st. We'll go to purchases 18%. Okay. So this is the bill. So for this, we'll go to printing. So here, preview. See, bill is showing. We go to Zoom. See here, Venkatesh Electronics here, we are purchasing. In our bill, they will give the bill. Okay. But in our books, our name will be first, our name will be there, and then supplier name. Supplier bill from where you received. Received from Ashoka Traders. So this is our name, that is consignee or buyer. This is supplier, that is supplier name will be there. See invoice number. Invoice number is our serial number 1, 2, 3 like that. This is our serial number, date and supplier invoice. It will be different. One invoice will be 250, one is 325, one is 1010 like that. So that will be shown here. Supplier's invoice number will be shown here, date with date, and our serial number in our books, that is invoice number 3, date. So all these details are given, and then in the box, that is description of the goods. Description of goods, it will show the name of the item, quantity, rate, total amount it will show. In these columns, we can make, I showed configuration in the print page. In the configurations, you can configure many things, because here we can show the discount columns, we can show the another column HSN code, all these details we can show. Okay, that we will learn later. Configuration of the printing. Okay, so like this we will print the, we can see the bill. So the bill will be also same, but when he is giving the bill, his name is on the top, and his name is on the top, and our seller by here supplier name, his name will be there. Supplier name, then buyer name, our name will be here. But we in your books, when you are entering, our name in the top and supplier name in the down, and all the other details will be the same. So this is the, I will show another bill. We will go for another bill. So here only one item we purchased. We will go to 12%. In the 12%, see there are 2 items. Okay, so this we will check up. Control P, preview, Alt Z. So see here, in this case, all the details are similar, and here there are 2 items here. There are 2 items. All the 2 items will be shown here. All the 2 items will be shown here. So this is how to make the printing. That is, printing is not necessary. When you are purchasing, the invoice will be issued by the supplier. Just to check up the invoice, whether it is similar to the invoice given by the supplier. Just we are making order, but only will enter that we need that print the invoices. So like this, we make the entries in the purchases. In the next video, we will take up the entries, what is sales voucher and how the entries are made. If you know the purchases, that will be very easy. That will be very just similar to the purchase voucher. The sales voucher also very easy. Then we will learn that also. And after that, sales returns, purchase returns are also called debit note, and sales returns are also called credit note. All this we will learn one by one. With this, today I am closing this session. I will close this. I am closing this. I am closing the screen share also. So now you follow this thoroughly. I told you already. Follow the video, fully watch the video, and practice 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times you practice. Then only you will get. I hope you will get good knowledge, and you will become a what you call perfect and full-fledged accountant also, not as a what you call data entry operator. Okay, you must become full-fledged entry, a full-fledged accountant with full knowledge. Okay, so with this I stop this film, and with tomorrow. And one more thing, remember that name. Like there is a little change. Don't confuse. So only class is not there. Everything is same. Okay, and please subscribe the channel. Whoever is not subscribing, not already subscribed, you subscribe the channel, click the bell icon, click select all, then you will get the notification, and share with all your friends, and watch the video till the end, and after that post your comment, and click them in like the video and post your comment. See, I noticed everybody is watching the TV, watching the videos without subscribing. They're not subscribing, they're simply watching. You subscribe, you will get the notifications, all the videos. And most of the people after watching, they're not liking the videos. No one is posting any comment. So how can I understand? So whether it is good or not, or you understanding or following or not, you please subscribe and you please post the comment also, and you please like the, if you like the video, we will get encouragement and we will do more and more. Okay. So with this, I stop this. Good night. Thank you.